Hello everyone, this is my fingerstyle tutorial for my arrangement of Before You Go by Lewis Capaldi. So what you saw earlier is only a preview of my entire arrangement, so I'll teach the entire thing, not just a preview. If you don't feel like you're ready to learn this arrangement yet, feel free to check out my channel. I have more arrangements and tutorials up there that you may be more interested in. If you have any song requests that you would like me to do in future videos as well, feel free to leave it down in the comments below, and please leave a like if you appreciated the video. So before we get into the tutorial, what you'll be needing is a guitar in standard tuning, so from top string to bottom string, top string being the high E string, bottom string being the low E string, E, B, G, D, A, E, standard tuning, and we'll also be needing a capo on the first fret. So from now on, whenever I refer to a fret, I'll be referring to it in relation to this capo. So for example, this is now fret number 1, 2, 3, and so on. Regarding the parts of the song, for the purposes of this arrangement, I split it this way. So we have verse number 1, pre-chorus, chorus, verse number 2, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, and then one final chorus. So I'll be leaving timestamps in the description down below so that you can navigate the lesson. Also, down in the description, I will have the link to my free tabs for this arrangement. So if you want, you can just use the tabs and you don't have to watch the video anymore if you feel comfortable doing so. Or you could also use the tabs while you're watching the video to help you understand the tabs better and to help you understand the arrangement better. Or you could just use the video without the tabs. Either way, it's fine. It's all up to you. The time signature of the song is 4/4, so we have 4 quarter beats per bar. So first, for verse number 1, I'll play through it and then teach how to play it. Alright, so if you're looking at the tabs, verse number 1 is composed of 9 bars, and the chord progression is D major, B minor, G major, and A major. So for verse number 1, how we're going to learn it is I'll teach it 2 bars at a time, and then we'll play those 2 bars slowly, and then once we learn the next 2 bars, we'll play those 4 bars slowly, and so on. So for the first bar of verse number 1, it goes like this. Alright, that's it. So we have open D string, 3rd fret B string 3 times, open D string, and then 3rd fret B string 3 times once again. And then the next bar goes like this. Alright, so we have open D string, 3rd fret B string 3 times, and then open D string and 3rd fret B string together, followed by open high E string 3 times, and then 3rd fret B string once again. So for the verses of this song, there are a number of parts where you'll be having to pluck the strings quite quickly. So how I handle this is I use up to 3 fingers on only one string. So for example here, for the D chord, we're just doing. But when I did that 3 open high E strings, I used all 3 fingers, one after the other, so that I could keep up with the speed. So we now know the first 2 bars of verse number 1. Let's play it together slowly. Alright, next, for the 3rd bar of verse number 1, it goes like this. So we have open D string, 3rd fret B string 3 times, and then open D string together with open high E string, open high E string twice, and then open high E string one more time, but hammer on the 2nd fret high E string. And then the next bar goes like this. So we have 2nd fret A string, 3rd fret B string twice, open high E string, and then open high E string together with 2nd fret A string, and then open high E string 5 times. So like I said earlier, you can use multiple fingers to pluck even just that one string to keep up with the pace of the plucking. Alright, so 5 times. So let's try the first 4 bars of verse number 1 together slowly. And then the 5th bar of verse number 1 goes like this. So we have open high E string together with 2nd fret A string, and then open high E string 4 times, followed by 2nd fret high E string, and then open high E string together with 2nd fret A string, and then 3rd fret B string 3 times, followed by open G string. And then the next bar goes like this. So we have 3rd fret low E string, 3rd fret B string 3 times, and then we have 3rd fret low E string together with 5th fret high E string, slide down the 5th fret high E string to 3rd fret high E string. So it should sound like this. Followed by 2nd fret high E string, pull off to open high E string, and then 3rd fret B string. So let's try the first 6 bars of verse number 1 together slowly. Alright, and then since there are 3 bars left for verse number 1, I'll teach how to play those 3 bars before we play the entire verse number 1 together slowly. So the next bar goes like this. So we have 3rd fret low E string, 3rd fret B string 3 times, and then open high E string together with 3rd fret low E string, open high E string twice, and then open high E string one more time, but hammer on to 2nd fret high E string, and then pull off to open high E string. And then the next bar goes like this. So we have open A string, 3rd fret B string twice, open high E string, open high E string and open A string together, open high E string 5 more times. And then the last bar of verse number 1 goes like this. Open high E string and open A string together, and then open high E string 4 times, followed by 2nd fret high E string, open high E string and open A string together, and then 3rd fret B string 3 times. So let's try the entire 9 bars of verse number 1 together slowly. And then next we have the pre-chorus, so I'll play it right now. Okay, so if you're looking at the tabs, the pre-chorus is composed of 8 bars, and the chord progression is still the same. D major, B minor, G major, A major. So we'll be reading through that chord progression once. So this is the first bar. So for this bar, I like to keep my fingers in this shape already. 5th fret, high E string, and then 7th fret on the B and the G string. Okay, so it's like the bottom half of the B major in the A chord shape, right? Okay, so first we have open D string, and then 7th fret G string, 5th fret high E string, 7th fret G string, 7th fret B string together with open D string, 7th fret G string, 5th fret high E string, 7th fret G string. And then the next bar goes like this. So we have open D string together with 7th fret high E string, 7th fret G string, 5th fret high E string, 7th fret G string, 5th fret B string together with open D string, 7th fret G string, and then 3rd fret B string. It's actually the exact same note, the 7th fret G string and 3rd fret B string. I just like moving my hand down the fretboard. And I also felt that since so far the strings haven't been being plucked twice for the pre-chorus, I felt that it would be more natural to continue alternately plucking the strings and just move the fretting hand instead. So let's try the first 2 bars together slowly. And then next we have B minor. So the 3rd bar of the pre-chorus goes like this. And for the B minor, I'll explain how I like to keep my fretting hand. So I like to keep it on 7th fret low E string, 5th fret high E string, and 7th fret B and G string. So first we have 7th fret low E string, and then 7th fret G string, 5th fret high E string, 7th fret G string, 7th fret B string, and 7th fret low E string together, 7th fret G string, 5th fret high E string, 7th fret G string. And then the next bar goes like this. So we have 7th fret on the high E string as well as the low E string, 7th fret G string, 5th fret high E string, 7th fret G string, 5th fret B string together with 7th fret low E string, 7th fret G string, 3rd fret B string, and then 3rd fret high E string. So let's try the first 4 bars of the pre-chorus together slowly. And then next we have G major, so the 5th bar of the pre-chorus goes like this. So we have 3rd fret low E string, and then 2nd fret high E string, pull off to open high E string, hammer on to 2nd fret high E string, and then pull off once again to open high E string. So let's just try that hammer on and pulling off sequence on the high E string, just to get a feel for it. And then next we have 3rd fret low E string, open G string, 3rd fret B string, open G string. And then the next bar goes like this. So we have 3rd fret low E string, open G string, 3rd fret B string twice, 3rd fret B string and 3rd fret low E string together, open high E string, 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret high E string. So let's try the first 6 bars of the pre-chorus together slowly. And then for the last 2 bars of the pre-chorus, we have A major. So the next bar goes like this. So we have open A string, and then that same hammer on and pulling off sequence that we did earlier for the G chord. So we have 2nd fret high E string, pull off, hammer on, pull off. Alright, and then open A string again, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. And then the last bar of the pre-chorus goes like this. So we have open A string together with 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, open A string, 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. So let's try the entire pre-chorus, the whole 8 bars, together slowly. And then next we have the chorus. So I'll play through it next. And then after that, you have verse number 2. So let's learn how to play the chorus now. Okay, so if you're looking at the tabs, the chorus is composed of 19 bars. And the chord progression is D major, A major, B minor, G major, and then A major once again. And you'll be running through that chord progression twice for the chorus. So for the structure for each bar, you'll be doing a wrist thump when you pluck the bass note at the start of the bar, and then you'll be doing a thumb slap in general for the chorus. So the first bar goes like this. First you have open D string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, together those three with a wrist thump. And then 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, and then 3rd fret B string, but this time with a thumb slap. So you can do it either this way, plucking the string and doing a thumb slap at the same time, or you can do it this way, where you strike the string, you're trying to hit only that string as you're doing a thumb slap, okay? And don't worry, if you hit the other strings by accident, it will still sound alright. And then afterwards, you have 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. And then the second bar of the chorus goes like this. Alright, so we have open D string together with a wrist thump, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, and then 3rd fret high E string but with a thumb slap. So once again you can do it either this way or this way, followed by 2nd fret high E string. So let's try the first 2 bars of the chorus together slowly. And then for the third bar, A major goes like this. So we have open A string together with 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, and a wrist thump. And then we have 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, and then 2nd fret B string with a thumb slap, 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. And then the fourth bar of the chorus goes like this. Alright, so we have open A string with a wrist thump, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret high E string with a thumb slap, and then 2nd fret high E string. So let's try the first 4 bars of the chorus together slowly. Alright, so 5th fret of the chorus goes like this. So you can either keep your fretting hand in B minor shape, or you can just fret 3 strings. Either way, first you'll be starting with 2nd fret A string, 4th fret G string, 3rd fret B string. Those 3 strings together with a wrist thump. And then 3rd fret B string 3 times, 3rd fret B string once again, but this time with a thumb slap, and then 3rd fret B string 3 more times. And then the 6th bar of the chorus goes like this. So we have 2nd fret A string, 4th fret G string, and 3rd fret B string together with a wrist thump. 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret B string with a thumb slap, 3rd fret B string twice more. Sorry about the croaking frogs if you can hear them in the background, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's try the first 6 bars of the chorus together slowly. And then for the 7th bar of the chorus, we have G major. So it goes like this. So we have 3rd fret low E string, open G string, and 3rd fret B string together with a wrist thump. 3rd fret B string 3 times, 3rd fret B string with a thumb slap, and then 3rd fret B string 3 more times. And then the 8th bar of the chorus goes like this. So we have open A string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, together with a wrist thump, open high E string, 2nd fret high E string with a thumb slap, and then open high E string. So let's try the first 8 bars of chorus number 1 together slowly. Alright, and then now we do the chord progression once again, so we're back to D major. Okay, so for the 9th bar of the chorus, it goes like this. So it's actually the same as the first bar of the chorus. The first time that you did the D major, just do that again. Alright, and then the 10th bar of the chorus, the next one, goes like this. So we have open D string together with a wrist thump, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, 5th fret high E string with a thumb slap, and then 2nd fret high E string. Now if you have a hard time reaching the 5th fret on the high E string in this D chord position, sometimes for fun I like to play it this way even though I can reach the 5th fret high E string. So if you have a hard time reaching that, you can play it this way. Or even if you can reach it, you can just play it this way. What I'm doing is, instead of doing that 5th fret high E string, I'm tapping on to the 14th fret of the G string. Alternatively, you could do a pinch harmonic, since you're fretting 2nd fret on the G string anyway. Alright, but that's just a side note. Anyway, let's try the first 10 bars of the chorus together slowly. Alright, Alright, and now we're on the 11th bar of the chorus. So in order to keep this tutorial video shorter, I decided that I'll be teaching it from now 4 bars at a time, and then we'll play through the entire chorus up until where we learned, alright? So we have the 11th bar now, and it goes like this. So 2nd fret on the top 2 strings, so the E string, high E string, and the B string, as well as an open A string with a wrist thump. And then you pull off the 2nd fret high E string to an open high E string. Follow that with 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string with a thumb slap. And then we have 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. And then the next bar goes like this. So we have open A string with a wrist thump, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret high E string with a thumb slap, and then 2nd fret high E string. If you hear chewing noises, it's just my dog chewing a tennis ball. Sorry. Okay, then for the next bar, goes like this. So if you remember the B minor shape we did earlier, it's exactly the same as that. So 4th fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret A string with a wrist thump, 3rd fret B string 3 times, 3rd fret B string with a thumb slap, 3rd fret B string 3 more times. And then the next bar is also exactly identical to the B minor we did earlier. So we have 3rd fret B string, 4th fret G string, 2nd fret A string with a wrist thump, 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret B string with a thumb slap, 3rd fret B string twice. Alright, so let's try the 14 bars of the chorus that we learned together slowly. The next bar, the 15th bar, goes like this. Okay, so similar once again, identical to what we did earlier with the G chord. So we have 3rd fret low E string, 3rd fret B string, and open G string together with a wrist thump. 3rd fret B string 3 times, 3rd fret B string with a thumb slap, 3rd fret B string 3 more times. Then following that we have 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret low E string, and open G string together with a wrist thump. Open high E string, 2nd fret high E string with a thumb slap, open high E string. Alright, then we have 3 more bars for the chorus, so let's learn it before we play the entire chorus together slowly. So the next bar goes like this. All it is open high E string, 2nd fret B string, and open A string together with a wrist thump, followed by a thumb slap. And then the second to the last bar of the entire chorus goes like this. So we have harmonic on the open A string. So I like to hover my finger. You can use your fretting hand or you can just use your right hand alone. Either way, hover over the 12th fret, the fret, and pluck the A string. And then after that you have 2nd fret B string 3 times, but on the 3rd time slide up to 3rd fret B string. Alright, so. And then the final bar of the chorus goes like this. Okay, so we have open D string together with 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret B string 3 times, open D string, 3rd fret B string 3 times. So you now know the entire verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. So let's try the chorus together slowly. And then right after this, we have verse number 2. Alright, so now we're on to verse number 2. And verse number 2, for my arrangement, is actually played exactly the same as verse number 1. So if the last bar of chorus number 1 goes like this, you just follow it up with how you started the whole song, essentially. So I'll play the last bar of the chorus and like the start of verse number 2 so that you can see what I mean. And so on, alright? It's an exact replica of verse number 1. And then following that, you have the pre-chorus once again, which is also an exact replica of the pre-chorus earlier. And then for chorus number 2, it is also an exact replica except remove the last bar. Okay, so if chorus number 1 was 19 bars, chorus number 2 is only 18 because we'll be removing the last bar. So for chorus number 2, we'll be removing this. Alright, so right after doing this, we move into the bridge right away, okay? So I'll play that last bar of chorus number 2, which is this one. And then I'll play the bridge right after, okay? And then let's learn how to play the bridge. Okay, and then following this, we have the third and final chorus of the song. So let's learn how to play the bridge now. If you're looking at the tabs, the bridge is composed of 8 bars, and the chord progression is going to be B minor, G major, D major, A major, and then B minor, G major, A major. So the first bar of the bridge goes like this. So we have 2nd fret A string, 3rd fret B string, open high E string, together with a wrist thump, and then hammer on 2nd fret high E string. Okay, so it should sound like this, followed by a thumb slap, and then open high E string, hammer onto 2nd fret, and then 2nd fret high E string once again. The second bar of the bridge goes like this. So we have 3rd fret on the high E string, 3rd fret on the B string, 3rd fret on the low E string, together with a wrist thump, 2nd fret high E string, open high E string, thumb slap, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. So let's try those first 2 bars together slowly, but let's start from, alright, let's start from this, the last bar of chorus number 2. The third bar of the bridge goes like this. So we just have an open D string together with a wrist thump, thumb slap, open high E string, 2nd fret high E string. The fourth bar goes like this. So we have open A string together with 2nd fret B string and 3rd fret high E string, as well as a wrist thump, 5th fret high E string twice, thumb slap, 3rd fret high E string, 2nd fret high E string. So let's try those first 4 bars together slowly. The 5th bar of the bridge goes like this. So we have 2nd fret A string together with the wrist thump, thumb slap, open high E string, hammer onto 2nd fret, 2nd fret high E string once again. And then the 6th bar goes like this. So we have 3rd fret high E string, 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret low E string, together with a wrist thump, 2nd fret high E string, open high E string, thumb slap, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. So let's try those first 6 bars together slowly. And then we're down to the last 2 bars. So the 7th bar goes like this. Alright, we have open A string with a wrist thump, open high E string twice, thumb slap, 2nd fret high E string twice. And then the final bar of the bridge goes like this. Alright, so we have a tap harmonic. Tap the A string on the 12th fret, on the fret, and push it all the way down. I like to make it a bit fast. It's important that you do it on the 12th fret because if you do it on another fret, it doesn't make the same nice clean ring out that it does here. For example, it sounds different, right? And then you end the bridge on 9th fret G string. So let's try all 8 bars of the bridge together slowly. Alright, then right after this 9th fret G string, we have the final part of the song, chorus number 3. So I'll play that final chorus right now, but I'll start from the last bar of the bridge. Okay, because this 9th fret G string makes a lot more sense if you hear it played into the chorus. And then that's the entire song. So let's learn how to play chorus number 3 now. If you're looking at the tabs, chorus number 3 is composed of 19 bars, and it follows the same chord progression as chorus number 1. So if you remember, we ended the bridge on 9th fret G string. Well, the first bar of chorus number 3 is just sliding down that 9th fret G string to 7th fret, and then plucking the open D string. So this is the ending of the bridge. Alright, that is the first bar. And then the next bar goes like this. So we have 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret high E string, 2nd fret high E string, and then the next bar goes like this. This is the 3rd bar already of chorus number 3. Then the 4th bar, once again. 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret high E string, 2nd fret high E string. So let's try those first 4 bars together, but let's start from the last bar of the bridge. Then the next 2 bars go like this. So it's a lot of 3rd fret B string, right? So we have 2nd fret A string together with 3rd fret B string. And then we have 3rd fret B string 12 more times after that. So let's try that. Then the next bar goes like this. So we have 3rd fret low E string and 3rd fret B string together, followed by 3rd fret B string 7 more times. And then the 8th bar of chorus number 3 goes like this. So we have open A string together with 3rd fret B string, open high E string, 2nd fret high E string, open high E string. So let's try those first 8 bars of chorus number 3 together slowly, but let's start from the last bar of the bridge. And now we're in like the second half of chorus number 3, and the way I'm playing it is essentially the same as how we played it earlier for choruses 1 and 2. So if you feel comfortable patching it up by yourself, then feel free to do so. But if not, I'm going to explain how to do it bar for bar right now. So the next bar goes like this. Alright, we have open D string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string together with a wrist thump, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string with a thumb slap, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. And then the next bar goes like this. Alright, same once again as what we did earlier. We have open D string together with a wrist thump, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, and then 5th fret high E string together with a thumb slap, and then 2nd fret high E string. Then the next bar, A major. So we have 2nd fret on the top 2 strings together with open A string with a wrist thump, and then pull off 2nd fret high E string to open high E string, followed by 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string with a thumb slap, 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. So since this half of the chorus should already be familiar to you in some way, we'll only play through all of these bars once I reach the end of the chorus. So the next bar goes like this. Open A string with a wrist thumb, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret high E string with a thumb slap, 2nd fret high E string. And then the next bar goes like this. So we have 3rd fret B string, 4th fret G string, and 2nd fret A string with a wrist thump, 3rd fret B string 3 times, 3rd fret B string with a thumb slap, 3rd fret B string 3 more times. Next bar goes like this. So we have 3rd fret B string, 4th fret D string, 2nd fret A string together with a wrist thump, 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret B string with a thumb slap, 3rd fret B string twice. Next we've moved on to G major. Next bar goes like this. So we have 3rd fret B string, open G string, 3rd fret low E string together with a wrist thump, 3rd fret B string 3 times, 3rd fret B string with a thumb slap, 3rd fret B string 3 more times. Next bar. 3rd fret B string, open G string, 3rd fret low E string together with a wrist thump, open high E string, 2nd fret high E string with a thumb slap, open high E string. Now we're down to the last 3 bars. Next bar goes like this. Alright, we have open high E string, 2nd fret B string, open A string together with a wrist thump. And then a thumb slap. Next bar. Okay, we have the 12th fret harmonic on the open A string, 2nd fret B string 3 times, but on the 3rd time, slide up the 3rd fret. And then the final bar of the song is just 3rd fret B string together with open D string. Alright, so now that we know the entire chorus number 3, let's play it together slowly. But once again, let's start from that last bar of the bridge, because the first bar of chorus number 3 really doesn't make much sense without that 9th fret G string that ends the bridge, right? Okay. Alright, congrats to everyone who made it to the end of the tutorial. Once again, the arrangement is verse 1, pre-chorus, chorus number 1, verse 2, pre-chorus, chorus number 2, bridge, and chorus number 3. Don't forget that if you forget a certain part of the arrangement, you just need to check the timestamps in the description down below to jump back to the part of the song that you want to relearn or refresh your memory on. If you have any song requests, kindly leave them down in the comments below, as well as any suggestions on how I could improve these tutorials for whoever is watching. If you appreciated the video, kindly leave a like down below. And if you would be interested in more fingerstyle tutorials, feel free to check out my channel, and there are a lot more tutorials up there. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd be interested in seeing more content like this, as well as turn on bell notifications if you don't want to miss the next tutorial. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.